everyone, I'm Jen, a programming librarian at the Cedar Rapids Public Library. I am part of a team of librarians who are working on rolling out a new service to the community called Tech2Go. Kevin, the programming manager for the libraries, will be showcasing one technology that will be housed on the van, a 3D printer. He'll demonstrate how this technology works and what kinds of things that can be accomplished by using a 3D printer. We hope that you'll be inspired to create something once this technology rolls into the community.
Hi, and thanks for joining me to learn a little bit more about 3D printing. 3D printing is being used in a lot of different ways, from very hobbyist levels to extremely professional levels. The amount of time it takes to print something on a printer depends on a number of different variables. The size of what you're wanting to print, the complexity, how strong and detailed you want the item to be, the number of layers that you want in the item. These are all things that can really affect the length of time it takes to print. Some have taken less than 10 minutes, and some have taken longer than 48 hours. As printers increase in size and detail, the length of prints will increase even longer than that. There are a few steps that you need to take in order to print something on a 3D printer. The first thing that you'll need is a 3D file or image. This is called an STL file. You can create these files yourselves with a computer-aided design program. There are a lot of free options online. The one that we really like using is called Tinkercad. Or you can find files that people have already designed and made available for use online. The best place to find these is a website called Thingiverse, where there are tens of thousands of different options for things to print that are already there. You can see a variety of things we have printed on 3D printers at the library. Some of these were printed all in one piece, and some were assembled after printing. That's how you see some things with multiple colors or pieces. There are also a growing number of practical uses for 3D printing. For instance, people are using printing to do rapid prototyping, where they're designing a new product and they're going through iteration after iteration at home, rather than having to wait for a company outside of their town or even this country to be able to test and retest lots of different options. In addition, the medical and prosthetic fields are really jumping with advances in 3D printing, being able to print 3D printed hands and arms, casts, even some biological printing where they're able to do pieces of the human body now with stem cell printing, ears, hearts. Really big advances are happening there. Also, 3D printing is being used more and more in construction, small and large scale. Entire homes and office buildings are being printed on giant printers that are able to print in concrete. There are even people that are able to use the printers to print the conduit for electrical and plumbing to go through houses. On this printer, what will happen is that you will tell the printer what file to print on the screen here, and it will send that code to the memory board of the printer here. It will then translate that into a type of code called G-code, which is really what tells this part here where to go, forward and back, up and down. It takes the plastic that we talked about earlier and pushes it through this tube and into the end down here, which heats up to over 220 degrees Fahrenheit. The printer then starts putting thin layer after thin layer on the bed of the printer here, building up slowly one layer at a time until your printed image is done.
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out the other great programs the library offers either on our Facebook page or YouTube channel, or by checking out the events calendar at crlibrary.org.